It's time for Poetry Project Week 2 featuring The Epic. I feel like that's like the name of a rap group or something. The Epic. I was so excited to get your video on villanelles, and oh my gosh, the one that you wrote was brilliant. So good job, you. I admit I felt a little bit mean after last week's challenge because it's a really hard form, but you did awesome, so that's so great. Yeah, it was really great to get your video, and I'm really excited about the challenge you gave me this week. So your challenge to me this week was to read you a section of an epic, and I'm sure it won't surprise you that I have chosen my favorite epic, which is Milton's Paradise Lost. I feel like the word epic gets misused a lot lately. I feel like every movie describes itself as epic now. Witness the epic conclusion to the epic trilogy, Twilight, and you're like, stop! Twilight! And also, that's not what an epic is! As you know, epics actually have conventions, aka the things that make an epic an epic. These are things like the epic catalog, the epic invocation, the epic simile. Come on, how much better would Twilight be if it had some epic similes? So much better. But my favorite of these is the epic invocation, which is the bit, usually at the beginning, where the poet calls out to the muse to assist them in the writing of their poem. And I love it because it's such a beautiful idea that when you can't go the distance yourself, that you can call on the muse who's going to come and help you with your poem. Not that I think Milton needed a lot of help. So here we go. Paradise Lost by John Milton. Book 1, Epic Invocation. Of man's first disobedience, and the fruit of that forbidden tree, whose mortal taste brought death into the world, and all our woe, till one greater man restore us, and regain the blissful seat. Sing, heavenly muse, that on the top of Oreb or of Sinai didst inspire the shepherd who first taught the chosen seed, in the beginning, how the heavens and earth rose out of chaos. Or, if Sion Hill delight thee more, and Siloa's brook, that flowed fast by the oracle of God, I thence invoke thy aid to my adventurous song, that with no middle flight intends to soar above the Aeonian mount, while it pursues things unattempted yet in prose or rhyme. And chiefly thou, O Spirit, that dost prefer before all temples the upright heart and pure, instruct me, for thou know'st. Thou from the first wast present, with mighty wings outspread, dove-like satst brooding on the vast abyss, and madest it pregnant. What in me is dark, illumine. What is low, raise and support. That to the height of this great argument I may assert eternal providence, and justify the ways of God to men. Come on. How amazing is Milton, and how amazing is the epic? So thank you so much for that challenge. I enjoyed it immensely. And I can't believe I'm going to follow Milton with something that I wrote, but that's what I'm going to do. So this is called The Wandering Scholar's Prayer. O wisdom's muse, whose sweeping voice like fire doth ever fill and overflow my heart, to wilder places lead me. And if I, a slave to slothful comfort, should become, then batter down the fortress of my heart, and throwing wide the doors, come lead me out to see again the glory of the hills. Let me never with unchallenged blindness love the words or works of former fabled men, but ever let my spirit eager find your vast and pathless, wonder-filled ways. For thou all knowledge hast, O Spirit bright. No word nor thought is hidden from thy gaze. More than mortal wisdom dost thou have, and freely give to those who, willing, ask. I ask thee then. I'll wander in thy wake, and wheel this world with love and boldness shake. So there we go. That's my Miltonic epic best. Oh. But, I got some good doths and thous and, hills in there, so that's what counts, really. Your challenge for next week is to find a minimalist poem. I thought we would switch gears and go for something minimalist. So in the style of William Carlos Williams, for example. He's my favorite, minimalist poet. But you can pick yours. So I am super excited and have a great week, and I'll see you next Thursday. Bye!